in a thong with another girl dancing, showing her butt cheeks. And I was just like, no judgment, I'm just confused. This lovely lady right here, she's so beautiful. When she laid her face on my shoulder, I was like, damn, I'm wearing a thong. So that's why she's sitting right here so you won't see, but she actually have like some big shorts on. You know, I don't want my butt to be shown on camera. This is a unique woman that don't want her butt to be shown on camera until I watched her IG. First video I look up and see her IG. It was like, so on your personal page you can show your butt cheeks, but on a movie or TV show that's coming out on TV, you don't want to show your butt cheeks? Y'all let me know what you think. Because I'm just thinking in my head, like, if I show me personally, if I show my butt on my IG or my TikTok, I damn sure would show it on TV too. But that's just me. I don't care like that. I don't know. What's the difference? What I'm saying, is it because this is more exposure? She has a good following base on IG. Is it because this is more exposure, it's more global, like you scared your mom or your dad might see it or something like that? I just really didn't understand. And usually when I'm confused about stuff, I'll ramble about it and talk about it. But I really don't care about it like that. But when I'm confused about something, I keep talking about it. So that's why I keep talking about it right now. Like, I don't get it. In me, if I have anything, I'd rather be like that on TV, and then my IG, I'll be more preserved.
It's understandable.
Maybe it's the opposite for women, or just her. Holla at me in the comment section, let me know what you think about that. This was pretty cool, waking up to a gun in your face. Ooh, I hated doing that duct tape scene. For my man, appreciate the support. Thank you guys. Everything else is just snippets of me, the scenes I did. So please continue to watch, support, subscribe to everybody else. I got a whole bunch of other movies and TV shows that's coming out this year. And this is to come up, baby, so be part of my day one status. Alright?
Before you watch my video, do your boy a favor and click the subscriber button and tap that bell icon for instant notifications. You will not regret it, on mamas. From insane workouts to smoking and drinking. My name is Bait2GA, B-A-Y, the number 2-G-A, because I am from the and now I live in Georgia. Catchy, right? I am breaking from a background actor to become an A-list celebrity. You will have one-on-one access to my life and see that
it is fantastic.
You can get the biggest Chanel back in the store.
Yeah, so this is the homegirl. She was the person who tried to kill me. So this as well, man. This is one of the homies. I caught her while she was eating, so I thought it was funny to, you know, mess around with her. There's a homeboy, man. He played a real good role. Always in movies with this guy. We were on football, fantasy football. He's the interrogator for me. Yeah, that's the director, you know, giving me tips, telling me what to do, what to say during my part. This is one of the homies. He the one that this show is about Max B, the rapper that went to jail for 10 years because his girlfriend ended up being with, because his girlfriend was jealous and ended up trying to kill, basically. Well, not trying to take the money from me and my homeboy. And he orchestrated it, Max B. And what's crazy about this series that it came out this year, right? Why does Max B actually get out of jail either this year or next year? He's gonna watch the series about him, he's gonna see me and be like, damn, try to take money from that dude. Don't mess with Alan like that, baby. Anyways, that's the guy that plays Max B right there. Rapper that used to really be into Dipset. So here we go. Man, the food was excellent, you guys. As you can see, I had a Philly cheesesteak. I don't like Philly cheesesteaks like that, but yeah, she was actually a hooker in the show. She was a hooker that I had, and I caught her eating, so you know, made her smile and stuff like that. And this is my homeboy. This is the one that actually gets, unfortunately. So me and him basically met this stripper, and we, you know, throwing bank at her, taking her out to eat, taking her to the mall and things like that. And then she tries to rob us later for her true and real boyfriend. This is the behind the scenes. That's the producer that just walked by. It's producer, director. And then as you can see, I'm laying in the bed. I got my behind the scenes footage. On the outside, I got my TV clips, which actually came from the actual show. I'm laying in the bed, trying to figure things out. I told homie, the one with the scar on his face, that played the guy that stuck me up and shot my friend. I said, go ahead and get some behind the scene footage for me. He's like, all right, bet, say less. So he's over there in the corner while the director is directing me, telling me, you know, hey, say this, say that, use more expression with your eyes, and blah, blah, blah. And then it was funny because like the PA was like, hey, do you want me to? Oh yeah, that's his IG right there if you want to follow him. That's the director slash filmmaker and all that. Producer. So she's like, do you want me to say his lines? He's like, no, he got it. And I was like, yeah, I got it. So that's why I was like, what the F? Come on, man. Because I wake up and then there's a gun in my face. But when it comes to the production of this TV series, it was cool. I would do it again. I'll definitely do it again. I like the people. I got along with the director and everything. Some people was a little weird on there, like power hungry. Like, wait, you can't eat until this person eat, or you can't do that. Like, hey, man, come on. But you know, it's their job to be a suck up, I guess. This me and the homie right here. I forgot where he said he's from, but he's a real estate guy too, so he's making money, you know, on film and outside of film. So make sure you follow him as well. His IG, he shouts it out later, and he was cool the whole time. Like I actually left some of my equipment, my stuff there. We had a hotel scene that was interesting. I'll tell you about it. But we had a hotel scene, and he came back, and well, he called me and told me to come get my stuff, and he didn't have to do that, so I appreciate that. Oh, so this is a slow motion. This is the club scene that we have, and we're sitting there drinking, throwing money, and I'm excited about the club scene, I'm not gonna lie, because they're like, oh, it's a strip club. So I'm like, oh man, we about to be in here, turn it up. I know it looks like this on the show because they're good at editing, but it's just me and him in there. That's it, nobody else. We're drinking fake drinks, we're faking drinking fake drinks, throwing up fake money, and it was what it was. But I thought we were gonna have a whole bunch of people dancing and turn it up for real. Like I had my little, you know, on the side ready to turn up. I actually, me and the homie went and take a couple of shots later on in my car. She was pretty cool. She was kind of quiet. We didn't talk a lot, but you know, shout out to her. Do your thing. So what we're watching right now is something called a monitor, and so you have the camera showing what's going on. Then you have the monitor showing the director and everybody else what's going on. So this is the monitor. I got my monitor footage. That's my camera on the monitor right now. I had someone record while I was over there. You know, get some behind the scenes for this, because you know I got my behind the scenes page. So make sure you subscribe. YouTube took it down because there's some haters. It used to be called Behind the Scenes Bittttttttttttt, but that's my TikTok now. Now what I have is what you're watching right now, Anthony Gibson Bittttttttttt. So that's cool. My name's more official anyways. But anyways, had a little slow motion on the monitor. This was pretty cool, waking up to a gun in your face. Homie was cool. He played his role right, because you see him right there. You see he winks at the camera. He was cool and funny and smiley and stuff like that outside. So that's how I know he's a good actor, because when he was, you see him smiling, and when he's playing his role, you see he looked like a thug, got the scar and everything like that. Got me tied up over there. Ooh, I hated doing that duct tape scene. Hated it. Why did I hate the duct tape scene? Because I have hair everywhere except my head. You feel me? So they kept doing that scene over and over of him ripping it off. The ripping off part wasn't bad. The part when the PA, the little girl, or white girl, will put it on, and then eventually it was like, it's cool, whatever, it's in the acting business. But eventually I was just like, hey, I'll put it on, and we need something to make it less sticky, because I'm not gonna be ripping my damn hair anymore. But you know how I act. You know, I could take stuff until I can't take it. But overall, I'd say it was a good set, nothing major, whatever. But I just told him, I ain't gonna be getting this ripped off my face and put back on too many times. This girl right here, we work with each other on Ruthless. We work with each other on The Underdogs. We've been on a lot of stuff, and so she got to play the role of like a party guest or whatever. And oh yeah, this is my real actual camera in the background of me and her talking, where it says TV clips on the side. That was my actual camera, so I do camera work too. So I'm thinking about maybe possibly making a little mini series or just throwing something out there to see what people, if they like it or not. That white officer was hella funny. I forgot his name. But this is the background for this show. There was 2 series of For My Man being played right now, and I didn't know it. I thought everybody was in this one. This girl right there, all the way on the left, she plays a cop in another series. And if I get her IG information, I thought I already had her number and stuff. I seen her last time. I told her I was gonna do some behind the scenes stuff for her, but I don't. So next time I see her, I'll get at her. But she plays a detective in another series for My Man with the guy with the orange, and it was pretty good. And she's also in something coming out called Fight Night. I'm also in it as well, shirtless. It's by Kevin Hart, Samuel Jackson, Terrence Howard, Taraji, Miss Berry. It's a whole lot of people, okay? So make sure you check that out, Fight Night, because I'm gonna be in that bit. No speaking role. I don't want to lie to you. So no speaking role, but I'm doing background stuff. But you gotta do what you gotta do until you come up. Feel me? Anyways, I'm laying in the bed. They had me laying there forever. They're like, hey, can you lay there and blah blah blah. So you know me, I'm like, look, if I'm gonna be shirtless on camera, I need to do some push-ups. So every chance I got, I was on that bed like this. I'm trying to look a little bit muscular. So this me and the homie, he was real cool, man. He noticed me. When I got on set, he knew me from my fishing videos. And he's like, oh snap, what's up, man? Yeah, blah. Sorry that happened to you, all this stuff, blah blah. Real cool, big black guy that played officer. So I said, hey man, want to do a little skit? Kind of like what happened to me with the fishing videos, except it's a black officer this time, right? And then he's like, oh yeah, sure, man, I'll do it. I was like, cool. So we went outside and I put my little fishing hat on, act like he was bothering me or whatever. And it was cool for the moment. We didn't rehearse anything, obviously, because I don't think I did that good of a job, to be real with you. But it was cool. I'm gonna post it. I'm gonna post it before I post this, so I can see if people would know the difference from me acting and it actually really happening to me. So let's see what happens. So we did the skit. I was sitting on my car, and he was basically, I was trying to tell him that he shouldn't be bothering me because he's black. Now this lovely lady right here, she's so beautiful. When she laid her face on my shoulder, I was like, damn. Not just playing. But yeah, so this is her stripping in the show, right? She's a stripper, which is crazy because I didn't understand this. So I didn't understand this. I really didn't. So she come out to do the strip part when she was sitting between me and my homie. And then they're like, all right, go ahead, get into your stripper gear. And then she's like, well, I'm gonna leave my shorts on because I'm wearing a thong. So that's why she's sitting right here so you won't see. But she actually have like some big shorts on. It's not lingerie. And movie magic. And then she was like, you know, I don't want my butt to be shown on camera. And I was like, oh, this is a unique woman that don't want her butt to be shown on camera. Because usually people don't care about that. Until I watched her IG. First video I look up and see her IG. First freaking video is her in a thong with another girl dancing, showing her butt cheeks. And I was just like, no judgment, I'm just confused. Like, so on your personal page you show your butt cheeks, but on a movie or TV show that's coming out on TV, you don't want to show your butt cheeks? Y'all let me know what you think. Because I'm just thinking in my head, like, if I show me personally, if I show my butt on my IG or my TikTok, I damn show would show it on TV too. But that's just me. I don't care like that. What's the difference? What I'm saying, is it because this is more exposure? She has a good following base on IG. Like, is it because this is more exposure, it's more global, like you scared your mom or your dad might see it or something like that? I just really didn't understand. And usually when I'm confused about stuff, I'll ramble about it and talk about it. But I really don't care about it like that. But when I'm confused about something, I keep talking about it. So that's why I keep talking about it right now. Like, I don't get it. And me, if I have anything, I'd rather be like that on TV and then my IG, I'll be more presentable. Understandable. Maybe it's the opposite for women, or just her. Holla at me in the comment section. Let me know what you think about that. So this is my actual camera I use for music videos, TV shows, or whatever I want high quality. So I bought my high quality camera on set. So that's what you're seeing right now, because I was comparing my quality to the production's quality, and as you can see, it's not that bad, right? Now, I didn't have all the lights and all that stuff like they did, but I think compared to other people that have similar cameras or similar background, it's not that bad. That's a producer right there. He's really cool.
Let's get it.
Like I said before, man, he was cool the whole time.
Fisherman. Karen video.
Is there anything else on this set
turned actor
that I didn't mention?
Oh yeah.
No, it's not.
On TV.
For my man, appreciate the support.
Season 8.
Thank you guys.
So 3.
Everything else is just snippets of me, the scenes I did. So please continue to watch and support, subscribe to everybody else, because I got a whole bunch of other movies and TV shows that's coming out this year. And this is to come up, baby, so be part of my day one status.
Culminating in the murder of David Taylor, who's my friend.
Bye!
Over jealousy and betrayal. Watch it right now. TV1, Philo, Pilo, whatever you call it, all that. This is the come up season, baby. Let's get it.
With blood coming from his head. His whole life flashed before his eyes, and he just threw up right there on the scene. And all of a sudden, this man comes downstairs saying to call 911 because someone got shot in room 408.
But before the front desk clerk could gather any more details, the man took off.
The front desk clerk assumed the person ran back up to that room. In his frantic mode, he left the tape on the front desk counter.
The clerk says that he was hesitant to follow him.
Alan Plowden and David Taylor, both Florida natives, carved a complex mortgage and mail fraud scheme, manipulated the financial system to
Alan for him to step out. And as soon as he steps out, he had a backpack on his back and wearing shorts. The officers then handcuffed him, put him on the ground. They check him for any weapons that are possibly on him.
And it seems that his appearance in that less than full garb can assure them that he doesn't have a gun in a pocket and a jacket in some way secreted from them.
Still, he does have a backpack. When police search the bag, they don't find a weapon, but potentially a motive. It's a scenario that would certainly make sense, given the hotel's location.
Between here and the George Washington Bridge into Upper Manhattan and to further up to New England is a major drug corridor. To the George Washington Bridge, probably the most traveled bridge in the United States.
Police bring Jennifer Nettles and Alan Plowden into the station for questioning.
Police have to find out what's going on.
And he told Mercedes that he had a friend in town, Alan Plowden, and he wanted to know if she had any friends for the both of them to hang out with. Mercedes then told David about her friend Jennifer Nettles. They both were sex workers.
It was a night of enjoyment, entertainment.
They want to hear more of what happened when they interacted with Alan.
Across the hall, police sit down with the second hotel witness, Alan Plowden.
Alan tells investigators that he was sleeping while Jennifer was in the bathroom and all the other commotion was going on.
When he finally does wake up, Alan confirms Jennifer's hunch. He hears the voice of a woman that he recognizes. He recognizes this voice, somebody he has had a relationship with, who he has spent time with, and who he has spoken to. It's somebody he knows as Gina Conway.
Gina Conway was a 29-year-old exotic dancer who grew up in North Carolina's Piedmont region.
Now he's including me in something that we can do together.
With Max B's encouragement, Gina makes a date with David and Alan on the morning of September 22nd.
They had a fun outing, but David and Alan had to cut things short with Gina because they were getting ready to hang out with Jennifer and Mercedes. So as she prepared to head out, Gina asked to borrow Alan's room key to use the restroom before she left. Then she walked out of the hotel without returning the key.
Gina tells investigators that they all met at the park to really thought out this plan. It was herself, Max B, as well as Kelvin, his stepbrother. Gina, Max B, is coming up with this whole plan to rob these two dudes who just took his girlfriend out and showed her a good time. And at that moment, Gina doesn't stop him from this plan, according to what she's telling the investigators. She kind of leans into it like, wow, he's including me in something that we can do together.
With Max B's encouragement, Gina makes a date with David and
then I just have to do something else to get his attention. Days prior to the robbery, she saw David and she saw Alan at the club and hung out with them, and they wanted to hang out with her because she just had a way with them.
In the last few days, Alan and David had enjoyed several more outings with Gina.
They went out after that first meetup and hung out where they went shopping at a mall in Bergen County, bought a lot of expensive stuff, and she had a great time with them, and they had a great time with her. And they wanted to hang out with her even more times after that.
But never would Alan have thought the next time he saw Gina, she'd be robbing him.
Alan tells investigators he's thinking he might be dreaming because he's hearing Gina's voice in this hotel room, but when he opens his eyes, he has a gun in his face. And a man who's holding the gun, he doesn't recognize him, but he also notices that the gunman has this scar on his cheek. The guy with the gun is asking him, where's the money at? And he's like, what money? He gets hit in the face. Gina's starting to tie him up with the tape that she used to tie up Jennifer, puts the duct tape around his face, his mouth, his eyes, his hands, and they keep asking him, where's the money? He tells them that he has $700 underneath the mattress. So they flip the mattress and they're still telling him that where's the rest of the money?
It's a dynamic situation. And what must be going through his head is he's trying to figure out, somebody knows there's money here. Who would know?
Based on what Alan is telling law enforcement, he had all the money that he knew these robbers were looking for, but Alan knew that he needed to hide his valuables even before this whole situation happened because he has a strange woman in his room.
Still, Alan knew that these robbers weren't leaving until they got what they wanted. So he told them that the money was hidden away in his friend's room.
So the gunman tells him, call your friend.
He gets on the phone with David, who's on the second floor, and tells David in a weird way that he is in trouble, but he needs him to come upstairs.
David coming upstairs may just simply think that it's a physical confrontation, fist on fist, mano a mano. You don't bring fists to a gunfight. And what happens is he now is confronted by and sees the presence of a gun.
And as soon as the door opens, the gunman and David, they start to scuffle. Alan is laying on the ground. He tells investigators that his friend David and this gunman scuffle, and his friend gets shot in the head. The guy and Gina are grabbing whatever that they can find in the room, and then they leave the hotel room. Alan tells investigators that after the gunman and Gina left the hotel room, he goes to Jennifer in the bathroom to get her out of her own restraints.
Alan then ran downstairs to try to catch Gina and her accomplice before they could get away.
But he actually catches up with Gina, and he hits her. She somehow gets away from him and darts out of the hotel. The guy she came with was already in the taxi cab, and they took off.
Gina knows that Alan can recognize her from the crime scene, so she probably wants to get as far away from the crime scene as possible.
The survivor of a Fort Lee hotel robbery turned murder has just identified a viable suspect in the case. But so far, police have no leads on where 29-year-old Gina Conway could have fled from there.
As investigators are trying to figure out,
Gina's story matched Plowden's story, matched Jennifer's story, without them being any connection really between them that would lend to them telling and making up a story together.
Coupled with Alan Plowden's statement about the shooter having a scar, police are able to arrest Kelvin Leardan to Alan's head and demands the money. That's when Alan offers them the $700 hidden under his mattress.
Gina's aware that he has a suitcase or a book bag that he walks around with a lot of money. And he's still saying, I don't have the money, but then he says that his friend downstairs has it.
Gina felt like she couldn't back down. She tried to focus on the plan of getting the room key from David so that it can go down to the second floor to get the money. But then the shot was fired as she watched her new friend David fall dead to the ground. They ran, headed for the second floor as fast as they could, but they did not count on Alan breaking free and running after them. As he followed them into the hall, they had no choice but to abort the mission.
Max B gets his conviction lowered to 20 years. He is set to be released in 2025.
When he got his sentence reduced, hip-hop fans of his and others felt there's going to be a future of Max B to come as soon as he gets out.
He's released music through a few different sort of smaller independent labels. He doesn't talk a ton about exactly how he records the music, the new music. There's lots of rappers who, while incarcerated, have recorded songs over a phone in prison, and it's not clear if that's what Max is doing. He doesn't really address the case that explicitly. He's done a lot of love songs. He's maintained his innocence, maintained sort of a positive outlook on when I get out, things are going to be great.
She wasted 15 years behind bars because of a man that she thought was for her, and she did all this for her man that was not ever really her man.
Black man fisherman, Karen videos, turned actor. Oh yeah. On TV1, For My Man, Season 8, Episode 3, Clubhouse Carnage. My character name is Alan, and this is about a flirtatious comment at a club leads Gina Conaway and rapper boyfriend Max B into a setup in Fort Lee. Their love story twists into a plot culminating in the murder of David Taylor, who's my friend in the show, over jealousy and betrayal. Watch it right now. TV1, Philo, Pilo, whatever you call it, all that. This is the come up season, baby. Let's get it. Black man fisherman, Karen videos, turned actor. Oh yeah. On TV1, For My Man, Season 8, Episode 3, Clubhouse Carnage. My character name is Alan, and this is about a flirtatious comment at a club leads Gina Conaway and rapper boyfriend Max B into a setup in Fort Lee. Their love story twists into a plot culminating in the murder of David Taylor, who's my friend in the show, over jealousy and betrayal. Watch it right now. TV1, Philo, Pilo, whatever you call it, all that. It's the come up season, baby. Let's get it. Before you watch my video, do your boy a favor and click the subscriber button and tap that bell icon for instant notifications. You will not regret it, on mamas. From insane workouts to smoking and drinking. My name is Bait2GA, B-A-Y, the number 2, G-A, because I am from the California, and now I live in Georgia. Catchy, right? I am breaking from a background actor to become an A-list celebrity. You will have one-on-one access to my life and see that it is fantastic.
You can get the biggest Chanel back in the store.